at Heafy, Trivium.
Yep.
You're talking to Lithium Magazine. Last time that I saw you guys in Toronto, you were with Dream Theater, and I think that was the Massey Hall show.
Yep.
Great gig.
Yeah, it was really good. We've basically been on tour straight since our new record, In Waves, came out. I think it came out a year ago, a year and 2 days ago it came out.
Okay.
So we've been on tour since then. This year we have about 11 months on the road, so it's nonstop all across the world.
Did you do a mix of headlining dates and opening slots, or are you sticking
It's
to
been a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
This year in North America alone, we've toured with... Actually, I think this album cycle alone in North America, we toured with In Flames, Five Finger Death Punch, Asking Alexandria, and Dream Theater, North America alone. We've also just come back from all the European headlining festivals and support festivals. We headlined a stadium in Bulgaria. It was our first time in Bulgaria. It was like 17,500 people for a headlining show, which was pretty amazing. And now we're back here for the first time, Heavy T.O. We've done Heavy T.O once before, which was amazing.
Yeah.
So I look forward to seeing what this has.
This is Heavy T.O.'s second year. A little wetter than it was last year.
Now we're used to this. We're used to this muggy festival season. The whole European festival season was like this. So.
Yeah. Do you have any expectations for today?
I know it's going to be great. In Canada, Canada is a bigger territory for us even than America. So whenever we're here, it's a great thing. The current tour we're on right now is Trespass America with Five Finger Death Punch, Killswitch Engage, Trivium, Battlecross, Immure, Pop Evil, a couple other bands.
Good lineup. That's a 2-month tour.
There's seven bands on this one. So it's been an amazing tour. We just played Maine for the first time, which is where Corey is from. We've never played Maine ever. And they were the sickest crowd we've seen this whole tour. But Canada is... I can't count the U.S. and Canada in the same thing as Canada is always ballistic, so it'll be good.
What do you think the difference is? We better pot up here?
I don't know what it is. The first couple times we came here, Canada, I think, was wanting to see what we had to offer. But ever since, I think, like the 5th tour, and now this is probably our 20th tour of Canada, it's like a second home here.
What prompted you to cut all your hair off?
I donated to Locks of Love. They make human hair wigs for kids with leukemia.
Right on.
And I just figured it was time. I figured they get more use. I figured they get more use than I would.
I wanted to also congratulate you on your Golden Dots Award.
Thank you very much.
Video for In Waves.
Thank you. Yeah, In Waves, the art process was probably about a year-long process. We had five different visual artists on the record itself.
Right.
All friends of ours. Ramon Boutviseth did the music video. John Paul Douglas and I pretty much made the concept for well over the course of a year before the music was even recorded. So it was definitely a labor of love, that record.
There are a lot of musicians and bands who would talk about the music video forum being almost a piece of art. So awesome. It's interesting that you put so much time and effort into it. You made such a clean-looking music video, and my understanding is that you want to continue onwards. Like it's going to be part of the story.
There is a part 2, the Built to Fall video.
Right.
But I think for the part 3, 4, 5, however long the story continues, I think we might change the medium. I might go to like graphic novel or something.
Are you into that stuff?
Very much so. Yeah, I saw your Batman thing right there.
Yeah, man, I'm right into comics as well.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Man, my favorite graphic novel of all time is Preacher.
Is that right?
Preacher is my favorite story of it. Yeah, awesome. I love that author. Yeah, so I've got them all. I absolutely love it. I just picked up, I haven't read it yet, but Anthony Bourdain, my favorite writer, chef, has a graphic novel that just came out. So I just got that, so I look forward to reading that.
What's that called?
I think it's called Giro. J-I-R-O.
Yeah, right on. That's good.
Yeah.
I could talk about the medium.
Oh, yeah, me too, yeah. Graphic novels and food are things that I know better than music.
What's your holy grail? What's the thing you can't get a hold of and you want to find? That is either a comic book or a rare graphic novel or a piece of artwork.
I would love to get the original Lord of the Rings, like the original books. I heard they're going for like 20,000 pounds in Britain. So that'd be good. I have the very original first volume Spawn, which is cool.
Right.
The first comic edition. It'd be nice to have the Watchmen, Watchmen wasn't multiple segments. Sorry, you said Watchmen, so it made me think Watchmen.
Yeah, it was nice 12 issues when it came out. They released that as a 12 issue.
I didn't even know that. So it'd be good to have those and the original Preacher volumes.
Yeah.
Because I have just the 10,
trade
exactly.
Right on. Can you talk a little bit about some of the gear that you play on?
Yeah.
I usually see you with Flying V guitars. Most of your photographs.
Oh, that's Corey.
Is it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's all good.
You're
all good.
You're right.
Me and him both had the same length hair for a long time.
Fair enough.
But nowadays, it's Gibson Les Paul Customs, EMG 8185, and I use a Fractal Ultra 1 Live, and that's it. So I plug directly into that with a wireless, and that's it. All my effects, all amps, all everything is all built in the Fractal. Coming out soon, and I'm using it for our first 3 songs today and our last 2 songs today. I'm going to have a signature Epiphone Les Paul custom. It's built and modeled exactly after my original Gibson that people saw in the documentary of In Waves.
Right.
So it's modeled exactly after that guitar. EMG 81, 85. There's a 6 and a 7-string version. And like I said, the same one that I'll be playing live is the same one that kids are going to be able to buy in stores. I'm trying to make it as absolutely affordable but still being playable as possible.
Do you find that you play your material live on the same instruments that you record them on in studio?
I don't bring that guitar out. The one that my signature Epiphones are modeled after, I don't bring on tour, which is the very first Les Paul custom I ever got as a kid. I think I got it when I was 12.
Right on.
So that one doesn't come out.
Can you talk a little bit about what the next year and a half is going to look like for you guys?
Yep.
Are you readying a new album?
Oh, everything's already planned. So we've already have about 12 songs demoed.
Nice.
We've got more songs we're constantly writing, constantly filtering out, making better and better. We're on Trespass America for at least another 2.5 weeks. Finish that, go home for 4 days, go to South America headlining, Trivium headlining, Dragon Force direct support.
Nice.
We're home for a couple of days. We go to Europe to headline. It's Trivium, As I Lay Dying, Caliban, and Upon a Burning Body playing pretty much most of the European countries, most of the UK countries. From there, that's it. That takes us to December, and then we're done. January, begin the next record. January, February, March, April. Hopefully it's done by April, May, June. Start touring. We're definitely doing a couple of the great European metal festivals that we already know we're doing in fall, but that's a year from now. So we already have those locked in. Records should be out by second or third quarter next year.
Right on. I'm a big fan of your cover versions. In particular, the Maiden track,
awesome.
The Metallica track, and you put a Sepultura track on I think the deluxe edition of In Waves. Will you continue in that tradition? Is there any other bands that you would like to cover?
I'm actually I've never done this before. I'm doing a solo acoustic show for my glasses company for a charity that they have, where they make glasses for people that can't afford glasses. So I'm doing that in 2 days. I fly out after MTL to New York to do that show, doing pretty much mostly covers, acoustic covers that I've never heard people do.
Right on.
So there's a bunch I'm doing there, and then for Trivium, there's a cover we're talking about doing for the next record. We can't reveal what it is, but it's definitely going to blow a lot of minds what we're going to do.
Do they all happen around compilations in the UK? Because it seems like that's where a lot of metal musicians anyway get inspired.
Yeah, the Master of Puppets cover, that was because the Master compilation, Maiden as well. And Sepultura was just, the guy said, hey, let's cover Slave New World. I was like, okay. Right on. Simple as that.
Very cool, man. I'm looking forward to seeing you play today.
It'll be good.
I'm a big fan.
Awesome, thank you.
And I hope it goes really well.
Oh yeah, it'll be awesome. It'll be awesome. Thank you very much.